Hello curl friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Jody and it's great to have you join me today. Today I am doing my empties of 2024. So I've been working hard to try to get through some products and I'm happy to bring them to you, happy to show them to you. I always enjoy seeing what other people are going through, what's in their daily routine a lot of times, and maybe some other things that they sprinkle in throughout the curly hair routine. So enough talking, but let's get into this video. If you're familiar with my previous empties videos, you know that I have a giant Hobby Lobby bag full of products. So let's just start going through them. They're in no particular order, except for I am going to start off with the first one because I want to ask you a question and I want you to guess for me. My first one shouldn't be any surprise, but it is the Tresemme Extra Hold Hairspray. I love this hairspray. It is a aerosol hairspray, which is a type that I prefer personally. It's affordable and I wouldn't say it's drying, but it's not like a moisturizing hairspray. And so I tend to prefer that, especially in the summertime. A lot of times I do have an option that's more moisturizing. Maybe moisturizing isn't the right word, but it's not as drying as this. I don't even consider this one a drying hairspray. I honestly don't. It does have denatured alcohol in it, but I think it works great for what my hair needs. It gives me the lift. It gives me the hold that I like. If I want my hair to last, I do oftentimes go in a couple times a day with this, just an all over spray. But like I said, I do have another option here. But what I want you to do is I want you to guess how many of these I went through, because I'll tell you what, it's not just one. It is definitely not just one. So guess how many of these I went through. And I'm curious, I didn't look it up in my previous video, but I'm wondering if I went through more this year than I did last year or less. I don't know. So next I am pulling out two grimy shampoos and conditioners because they've got hard water buildup from my shower, but it is the Not Your Mother's Tahitian Gardenia Flower and Mango Butter shampoo and conditioner. I just finished these up. Actually, technically the shampoo has like one more use in it and I will be finishing it up before the year's out. So I'm filming this a couple weeks before the end of the year just so I can get edited to you in time. But yes, I went through those. They are very good. Would I repurchase? That's another thing I want to say. One, I'm definitely going to be repurchasing the Tresemme. There should be no question about that. But the Tahitian Gardenia, Not Your Mother's shampoos and conditioner, well, I have very much enjoyed those shampoos and conditioners because they have been in my favorites. I think that they give a good cleanse. I think that they're very gentle. You could use them every day if you wanted or needed to wash your hair every day. I don't think that you should want or need to, but there might be some circumstances where you do. Anyways, I think those are great options, but I do want to try some of their less moisturizing varieties. And so I don't see myself purchasing those anytime in the near future, but I do really like them and I do recommend them. And next I have the Aussie Miracle Curls Co-Wash. And if you know me, I'm not really like a typical co-wash in the typical co-wash sense. I like to use my co-washes as detanglers, and so I will go in with that as like a pre-shampoo treatment. Once my hair is wet, detangle my hair in the shower and then go in with my shampoo. I do think it does also help with a little cleansing, not a lot, but a little cleansing, but the softening conditioning properties really help to detangle my hair. So that's why I like to use them. I like to mix and match. I like to try different things. So this is one of them that I've used. I think this is my second purchase of one. Would I repurchase it? Probably. Like I said, I like to mix and match, play around. I don't have one set co-wash that I prefer for this. Next product I've been working so hard on this year to get through. It is the Dippity Doo Girls with Curls Jelly. And I love this gel. This is one of my favorite gels and it has been in my favorites. And so I am very happy that I made it all the way through. I don't know why I'm getting ready to open it. It's empty. I promise it is. But I feel the need to show off my progress of getting through that, I guess. Towards the latter half of this year, I paired everything with this. In my Chat With Me videos, a lot of times I had this in there just because I was trying to use it up. Next, I had the Paul Mitchell Lavender and Mint Shampoo and Conditioner, Moisturizing Shampoo and Conditioner. I was not a huge fan of these. I mean, they did the job. I'm just not like a huge mint person. I like mint on my toothpaste and my gum. Those are my options where I like my mint. And you know, it's okay in some forms of hair products. It can be invigorating, but this was just not the one where I felt like it belonged because it was so moisturizing. I had to be careful what I paired my styling products with after using these because I felt like my hair could be weighed down. So I won't be repurchasing. Another shampoo and conditioner set that I went through was the Main Choice Ancient Egyptian, and they were okay. They were just like a standard shampoo and conditioner to me. I use them more as like my daily cleanser. Like I said, I don't shampoo and condition every day, but it's not like my stronger clarifying shampoo, and they did the job. I don't think I've repurchased these necessarily. I loved the scent in the beginning, but the more I used it, the more I kind of got tired of the scent. So that was a little bit of a turn off. These bottles for Main Choice are such thick plastic that it is so hard to get them down, especially like in the conditioner. It's nearly impossible. So in the end, I had to empty this into another little container just so I could get it out. Another shampoo that I went in with was the Cream of Nature Argan Oil, the Moisture and Shine shampoo. I ended up using this one kind of as a pre-poo. This has fantastic slip and it has really good lather actually. So this was actually a fantastic pairing to do as my pre-poo. It definitely gave a bit of a cleanse. And then when I went in with the second cleanse, no matter what I went in with, if it was one of my more moisturizing ones or if it was my more clarifying one, my hair felt great. So I love this one. My husband actually had purchased this for himself and he ended up not liking it, but I didn't mind using it up. The next products that I have are from Curl Junkie. It is the Gentle Cleansing Shampoo and the Curl Junkie Hibiscus and Banana Honey Butter Leave-In Conditioner. That was hard to read, sorry. I had that in a plastic bag. I used these, I'm pretty sure I used these at the same time. I can remember the shampoo. I remember it because I did not care for it whatsoever. And then the other one, I think I used as like my rinse out conditioner, even though it's technically a leave-in. I wanted something that was going to be lighter, I felt like. I'm not 100% sure about that though. It's sad. I should go back and look just to verify. The other option would be is that I use this for a friend who has more coarse hair. I know they are currently using one of my thicker Curl Junkie creams that I just think would be too heavy for my hair. So like I said, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe if I find the other, I might find another one in this bag. You know, let me look a little bit more. Okay, I don't see another Curl Junkie product in my big bag, so I'm going to assume that I use these as the shampoo and conditioner set. Like I said, I remember the shampoo definitely. The conditioner I'm a little fuzzy about. The next product I have is the Curlsmith Bond Curl Rehab Salve. I've had this quite a while. I first didn't have a loving relationship with this, but the more I've used it, the more I've come to appreciate it. And I recently came from straightening my curls, and so I have used this before and after straightening my curls, and I do think it is a good treatment for your hair to help keep it healthy in that healthier state so my curls can once again spring back up after straightening. So would I repurchase this? I think I forgot to do that for a couple of them. Would I repurchase this one? Yes, I would repurchase it, and actually I already have another backup in my stash. I think I forgot to say if I'd repurchase the Dippity Doo Girls with Curls, and yes, I would. I actually already have another backup in my stash. And for these Curl Junkie products, I would not repurchase these ones. All right, moving on to another Curlsmith product. This is the Curlsmith Flawless Finish Hairspray. This was the other hairspray I was talking about when I first brought up my very favorite hairspray, the Tresemme. This is one that I feel like is similar. I don't feel like it gives me the volume that the Tresemme gives me. I do feel like there is a little bit more grit with this one, and I do feel like this one is a little less drying than the Tresemme one is. Like I said, I don't personally consider the Tresemme one to be overly drying. I like what it does for my curls. It just takes a little bit of that extra moisture out of my hair, especially when I freshly style. But this one, I don't feel like does that. I just feel the grit in its place. And this one also has a lot higher price point. It's not that I don't think it's a good shampoo, but for the price point and for my goals for hairspray, I just don't see myself repurchasing this. Another cleanser that I have is the Trelux Curl Renew and Restore Gentle Cleansing Rinse. This one I ended up using as a pre-poo. I know it had been in my favorites as a shampoo. I think like maybe my very first year when my product stash was very small. And I think I remember saying that it had great lather. And I do remember it having good lather at one point in time, but now I don't think this one has very good lather, or it didn't as I was using it up as a pre-poo. So it worked well enough as a pre-poo, but for the price point, I just don't see myself repurchasing this as a pre-poo. It was okay. The next product I have is the Briogeo Farewell Frizz Blowout Dry Protection Heat Protectant Cream. This was a little sample pack I had gotten. I didn't actually purchase this, but I think it came in with when I purchased some Briogeo products a while back. I didn't use this the most recent time that I blew out my hair. I think I used this like in the springtime of 2024. And I wasn't impressed, but I think that had more to do with my blowout brush. So I don't think I gave this a very fair shot. I've been struggling with my blowout brush, guys. I don't know. I was debating about getting the Dyson for Christmas as a Christmas present for myself, but I ended up not doing that. And I ended up this last time I went in with just my hair straightener. I tried the blowout brush, didn't like it, went in with my hair straightener then to kind of smooth it down, and then use some heatless curling things because yeah, I like that, the way that looked. I didn't particularly care to sleep on those, but that's a whole nother story. So the next product I have is the Repurchase Be Gentle, Be Kind. This was a little conditioner. It was a good conditioner. I liked it. If I could find this at a TJ Maxx in a little bit bigger size, you know, I would definitely pick this up. I don't see myself picking it up though for full price. And let's be honest, I'm not in a hurry to go out and pick that up because I have so many products right now. I just need to get through. But it would definitely be one that I would recommend picking up if you can get at a good price. The next product I have is not technically an Empties. It's the Jessie Curl Oil Blend. I got this little sample size. When I was trying this out, I did empty this into a travel size container, and so there is a little bit more in that, but I thought, you know what, I'm not going to hang on to this for several years. So there is still a little bit more oil in there, and I'm going to try to work to finish it off here pretty soon. But otherwise, this is in my Empties. We're getting to the end, folks, I promise. The next product I have here is the Repurchase Destined for Density. This is a scalp serum, and I have absolutely loved this. This has been fantastic. I have included this in my favorites video, and I said that I have used it through the latter half of 2023 and through a portion of 2024. And I did not have the fall shedding either time of 2023 or 2024. So for 2 years. Did I use this every day? No, I use this about 3 times a week. That's been my standard for scalp oils. I usually it's just because I forget. It's not because I don't want to use it every day, but I think this is a great one. It didn't leave any greasy, oily residue on my scalp, and I enjoyed it. It is kind of pricey, but it lasted me a long time. The next product I have is the Alkane Naturals Avocado Cream Moisture Repairing Mask, and I have just finished this up. This was that bright green mask, and if you remember when I did my Alkane Naturals review, I did not care for this mask all that much. I felt like it just didn't do anything for my hair, really. I just felt like when I put it on, there was no slip. I didn't feel any moisture. I didn't feel any nourishing. When I rinsed it out, I didn't feel a whole lot really either. And so I used this a couple times as a mask, and then a couple times I just used it as like a rinse out conditioner just to use it up. And it was kind of changing colors, so I felt like I really needed to make sure I was using it up. And another thing, I didn't care for the smell of it. So all in all, I would not repurchase this. Why do I keep forgetting to do this? Would I repurchase this? Yes, I would repurchase this. I would 100% recommend repurchasing this. The only reason why I have not repurchased this is because I'm trying another one from Living Proof that is supposed to claim to help reduce white hairs growing in. And so I'm at that stage in my life where I'm trying to reduce the white hairs growing in. And so I'm trying that one out. They're both pretty high price point. I think this one is a little cheaper by like $5-10, but not a big difference. So I'll let you know later as I finish up the other scalp oil what I like better. The last product that I have in my Empties bag is my Tresemme hairspray. So have you guessed how many I have? Altogether, I have 5 Tresemme hairsprays. I have 4 in my hand because these are the 4 that I didn't show you, but let me get the 5th one. Oop, they're gonna fall. Okay, I literally can't even hold them all, but they are all here. 5 Tresemme hairsprays. Would I repurchase those? I think you know my answer. Okay, so that is all I have for my Empties of 2024. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until I see you again in the next one, have a great day. Bye.